You fucking enemy.
No, don't. Not fucking enemy. Fucking end me.
End me.
End me.
Welcome back to another episode of NationDan. My name is Daniel, and today I'm here again with Ethan.
Thank you.
So, how's your day, my boy? How are you doing?
It was busy, dude. Fucking okay. So normally on a normal day we'll get like 10 to 20 pallets to put away at the warehouse. We got fucking 40. And you know what?
Yeah.
We got 40 more tomorrow. In total, within today and tomorrow, we're supposed to get 113 pallets to put away.
Oh, wow. No, that's a lot.
And I was just like, bruh, why? And I just started pulling tickets, and then I just see I'm the only one pulling tickets. I turn around and be like, help me! Help me! They didn't help. I was just pulling tickets so long.
Damn, that sucks.
It was
So
busy.
I checked your Instagram and you put your drawings.
Yeah,
and
my
then,
doodle.
Your doodle pictures. I was like, oh. I was like,
No,
oh, yeah.
so.
No way. Superfly.
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 Let's talk about Superfly.
Okay,
who is fucking Superfly?
Well, no, okay, so I don't remember what YouTube video, like back when YouTube used to be like the little TV screen Apple icon, like the little retro TV screen with the Dobbs and Knives.
Oh yeah.
Before it became just the red play button.
Yeah.
There was a weird YouTube channel. I can't remember what it was. There was the 10 pump BB gun kid, who is just like this weird melon shaped looking kid playing with the 10 pump BB gun, and I think the same people made this weird short that had these tiny little flies playing music, and I was just like, I love it. So I ended up just drawing that a lot, drawing this weird looking fly, and then I ended up drawing in I think middle school two really like for me like iconic drawings that I really liked, which was Flyzilla, which is just like a gigantic version of the fly, and inside of the little pitch you see like Chuck Norris, and you see people shooting it, and tiny flies attacking people. And then there was the other one where it was the Hobo Fly Band, which is just like a bunch of weird looking flies playing music, and they all look like hobos. And then I think what I did for the story of Flyzilla was they had to get the Superfly to stop him, and it was just a Superfly. It was a really cheesy thing, dude. Oh. I freaking loved it, but now that I got like I took some time to actually like doodle again. I was just like, the return of Superfly. So I was just gonna make like, a red black background, and it's just like shadowy.
Fucking wannabe Batman.
Practically, except a fly.
A fly. It's like I keep protecting the sucking poop on the corners of the trash can.
Nah, man, that fly eat doo-doo water.
Doo-doo water. I want my doo-doo water.
But
wait, how do you even get his powers?
The super fly. It's just the fly. That's super. There's no. I was like. Elementary school,
it's just a
middle
fucking
school, there
fly.
was no background. It was just, oh my god, it's the super fly. I didn't have a bunch of like ideas back then. Like I had a weird Halloween story where whatever your Halloween costume was for one night, you became that like person.
Yeah.
And you had to fight like the Halloween monsters and everything. I had a person who was a football player. I had someone who was a box of nachos. This story's just weird. I gotta find my. I have like a.
You should find it, and we should make it in a real life.
The issue is, I don't think it's legible.
No,
if I find it, it's not gonna be legible. Man.
Doesn't matter, man. We could start all over, man. We can start all over again and do it again.
My handwriting has improved significantly, and it's still not that good. Especially for pencil, you get like a notebook and you write in pencil. Later on, it just starts smudging inside the notebook, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
What?
No, me and George created like this fucking universe of superheroes.
Same.
But at the same time, we're like, fuck, we're not gonna make this into
No, okay, so I actually had, I had, my longest storyline thingy that I still have, like, a lot of paperwork for that I kind of work on every now and then, but it's significantly dropped to how much I've worked for it, was a Midnight Crisis. It's kind of like a, see, I didn't want to, like, make it really important until, like, I get stuff set down for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I got it's kind of like when I realized that when I made it, it's probably like a really knockoff version of like Persona. Because like, you know, at nighttime all the monsters come out and time freezes and stuff. I'm just like, I don't know if I watched Persona or I played the game and then made this, or did I just have this thought and then make it? Because I can't remember what I did first. Did I play Persona first or did I make the story first? So I don't want to do anything until I kind of set off my own, like, something to distinguish it against.
Yeah.
But that series has mini crossover, like chapters or stuff with superheroes that I made when I was a kid. There's, like, the baby ninja. There's just the baby ninja. There's the French knight Del Figaro.
No.
Which is fucking like Spanish or something, because Del.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, no, that's French when I was a kid. I had the albino burrito superhero.
Oh my god.
It's just a guy who got stuck in a burrito costume.
Oh god, no, fucking Ethan.
He got stuck in a burrito costume and got like a demonic burrito glove that can control food.
Oh, that's so stupid.
I was a kid. I was
but still a crazy imagination.
Less than 7. Dude,
no, it's just a fucking crazy imagination.
Dude, that guy, his power, other than the food, is just to randomly be successful. It's like he rolls 20s for doing nothing. And there's supposed to be like a crossover when the main villain, like super far into like another arc,
Yeah.
captures a mysterious stranger who just randomly appears in their like heavily fortified castle, and it's a guy in a fucking burrito suit, and he's just like, who let him in? How did he get in? He's huge. Because he doesn't like, he can't really like sneak through things without getting noticed, because he can't like crouch down and make himself look smaller. He's a fucking burrito.
Oh my god.
And he just randomly just like, okay, I need to get past this bar, and then somehow gets past it, no explanation whatsoever, and they're like, how did you do this? How did you do this? He's like, don't ask the ways of the burrito. Honestly, dude, it was so fucking weird, but I love that character. He has the confetti revolver.
We have to make this into a real thing.
I have a drawing of him still.
If you have the drawing,
I can
we should
get it.
make
I
a live.
have it, like,
we should make a live action albino burrito, and you starting you as the burrito guy.
He got his powers by microwaving a leftover burrito, but accidentally having like foil inside it. So
what? What the fuck is that's not even true. Okay, I guess.
So he got his powers from a microwavable burrito.
That's not even possible.
Cause he worked as like at Del Taco or Taco Bell and as a burrito guy.
Who the fucking puts fucking foil inside a burrito?
It was an accident. He didn't do it on purpose. He was just eating leftover food from Taco Bell and or Del Taco. Whatever knockoff generic brand of Mexican food it was.
Yeah, yeah, we can't copyright, man.
He's a dope ass. He got the nacho. He got the Predator gun, except it shoots nachos. Nacho cheese. It shoots nacho cheese. He's got the burrito gauntlet, which is basically like the Infinity Gauntlet, but food.
Oh my god.
But food. And he's got the the confetti revolver. So it's basically an explosive pistol, but instead of like killing someone, it knocks them out.
So it's like a shotgun, but
basically flashbang to the face.
So a shotgun like with confetti instead of bullets.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fucking.
It's a revolver,
that hurts.
Though. Well,
that
yeah,
hurts. It's fucking confetti.
It's supposed to fuck people up because they're like, what the fuck, and then they get hit by the impact, and the only time that anyone would die is if they hit by something else.
That'd be funny if we put like supernatural shit. Like he shoots the person, the person starts flying away, like that. Fucking crazy.
No,
No, have you seen those, like, when the guy gets shot by a shotgun, and the body goes, ugh, and they go, no, they don't go flying, they go like that in the floor. They slide, they slide into the floor. That's how crazy it should have been. Like, it's like...
Other than, like, the two... See, I think the three main superheroes that I had any backstory on was the Albino Burrito, Del Figolo, and Turbo Shock, which is basically, like, an Iron Man / Sonic mix. So instead of being like flying, it's just Iron Man, but he runs fast. And he's got like lightning powers.
I imagine.
Dude, this is back when like everything I drew was like, if I were to draw armor, it was like a box. So he had like a box for an arm and then like a tube for his like joints. He had those you know that weird like I think it's some sort of sport where they have to just like go downhill or like it's roller skates and they have that helmet that looks like it's like a teardrop but like sideways. He's got that kind of helmet going on. Del Figolo was just like
what's
a badass knight with a lance. He doesn't have a sword.
Ben 10 fucking flat, that fighting flat.
Yeah,
they're like do.
Basically same concept.
Oh man, no! I wish I had more imagination like that. Mine were more like
drawings still.
Mine is just fucking serious.
Well, no,
with Ethan.
I have serious like
yeah.
story concepts. I don't want to say them because like I'm still working on them. But like I have I want to make a sci-fi thriller.
Yeah.
/ horror war
you
comic. No, so yeah, there's an alien war conflict going on.
Oh, okay.
And then the humans just think they found like the alien planet.
Yeah.
So they send like the scout platoon.
Yeah.
One of like semi good, not super terrible people.
Suicide Squad.
To make no, they planned on coming back.
Well, that's why
They did not.
Rogue One, Suicide Squad. They want to go get something
Rogue One?
back.
Yeah, Rogue One, Suicide
But
Squad.
they fucked up. They died. But they still brought.
It was the alien planet. But it was one of like the experiment planets where they were kind of like experimenting with stuff, and the experiments got so out of hand that they had to abandon the planet. And of course, not all of them survived. Not all the aliens survived, so there's still aliens there, but they're like fighting for their lives because of all the experiments on the planet going wild, turning the planet itself hostile. So they think they're like, oh man, dude, we're gonna make this planet. It's gonna be dope. Ship lands, things going fine. But then everything starts attacking them, and
something supposed to an airplane.
I wanted to at least make 100 different characters for this though.
100?
100 different, at least and name 100 characters,
including
with some background, not a lot of background,
but including the animals and monsters in it.
No, just the humans and the soldiers.
Oh, that's a lot.
Because
Star Trek then.
Kind of.
Star Trek has more than 100 characters in the freaking series.
See, I don't want to give them all a bunch of background, but I want you to give
Star
enough
Trek,
background.
like Star Trek, like it has there's an episode of just one person, but it's just a little thing. It's not. A huge
and
thing.
it's supposed to give you the background to help like develop the characters, but at the same time, all of them are gonna die, except for one.
Richards.
Except for one, and it's kind of like the beginning of this the lone survivor story. Because he's the only one who escapes the planet. But you have to have... The thing is you don't know who the main character is throughout it. Because you see it from the perspective of the 100 soldiers. And then once that one of the soldiers dies off, you lose their perspective for the rest of the story.
Alright. And also, I want to... Also, because I actually took Uber. And it's the most craziest thing ever. So, I met this guy named Mike. Let's call him Mike then. So he didn't put his full name. So Mike, he's actually he actually works as a podcast for
That's cool.
and he's having a cool thing coming up, but I don't know if it's yet to come. So I'm not gonna give you anything, but it's a podcast. So if anything, just hit him up in Instagram. But I can't tell you right now all of it. But it's fucking amazing because randomly, it was just freaking randomly
Free pop.
I just went inside the like the Uber drive, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm doing a podcast." I'm like, "Really?" And it's like, "Yeah, and you can be part of this too." And it's like, and the craziest thing is that he works at the 18 News. He actually works like in the
the news department.
news department. I was like, "Oh,
That's good to expand the horizons, man.
That's amazing." But I have like the thing, so I can't say it right now unless it's already out.
Ah, okay, I got you.
Then, but just a heads up.
Hopefully,
hopefully he's hearing
we'll
this.
Talk to him.
Yeah, maybe he said like anytime, like he wants me to like get a ride and then talk like this like in a podcast, but in the car.
Hit him
There
up.
you go, hit him up.
Still gotta pay for the ride.
I still have to pay for the ride though.
Well,
But,
yeah.
but Mike, if you're hearing this, heads up, we're giving you a shout out. Just let us know when we can actually
Shout out to lettuce.
Shout out to Lettuce. Oh, speaking of my girlfriend, I went to the work today and I told her because so what happens is that I bought her a ring, a nice, beautiful pink ring, but it's not like a promise ring. I mean, it is a promise ring, but it's not like a marriage ring. So what happened is that when she put it on and she came, wait, it's funny. She came to work and then was like. And we were like, "Hey, you guys are now together." It's like, "How long have you guys been like not seeing each other?" And I told you, I haven't seen her for like 2 weeks, and it fucking sucks. So what happens is like, "Oh, tell her what she has in her finger." And it's like, "What? Tell her what she has in her finger." And then she goes like this instead of saying, "Oh," like that. She goes like this, and I'm like, and her friend is like, "Oh," and it's like, "Yeah." Me and her are getting married.
Ah, damn! I missed the clap. Fuck.
But this is the funniest part. Her friend, she gossips a lot. So she spread it around the store. Everyone's like, "Congratulations, boy! You're getting married." And I was like, "No, it's so fucking funny." Even she got so embarrassed. She's like, "No, we're not getting married. Not yet, but we're like...
Not yet?
Not yet." And it's like, I'm like, "Tomorrow?" It's like, "No!" She's like, "Shut up!" And I'm like...
Just say it before it's too late.
Say it before it's too late.
You never know when you're gonna die.
But she's chill. She's still when I talk about that,
You're never gonna die.
Yeah, so back to your stories. Man, I wish... Your story,
I had a lot of imagination as a kid.
Me too.
I'm so upset. I had two of these notebooks full of stories.
Yeah.
One a lot easier to read than the other, but the one that has like super illegible handwriting had the most stories in it, and I can't find that one.
Damn.
I can't find it. It sucks.
Fun fact. When Captain Underpants came out, and the kids were making comic books like that. Mm-hmm. I actually did that in 6th grade.
You have?
No, me and my friends made little comic books and we sold them for 10 cents.
That you undersell. You undersell.
No, but we made our own comics, like small comics.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is that we ended up like gaining like $5 a day. And with that, you know how school has those like candy shops or whatever?
Yeah.
We ended up splitting.
You undersold 10 cents.
Dude,
how long did it take you to make the comic?
About a minute.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Scribble drawings, dude.
That's
with little sticks.
Profit.
It was more like little sticks.
That's profit right there.
We made little jokes that were made on the internet.
Oh, so you just basically...
Yeah, no, there's just jokes from the internet, but we made our own drawings.
Like, little drawings.
So it's like this and this and that. It's like, bullcrap.
So, step 1, internet. Step 2, drawing. Step 3, profit?
No, step 1, internet. Step 2, joke. Step 3, write it down. Step 4, draw it and then put the thing and then sell it. Net profit. There you go. Hey, we ended up like $5, $6.
That one comic.
But the max we ended up was like about $10 a day.
I ran a store in high school, so.
Oh no, me too.
I ran a store.
I used to sell freaking Tostilocos and like Lucas and all this kind of stuff.
See, my dumb ass didn't think of that. I decided to sell.
No, like
sell cookies. I sold soda. I sold ramen.
What they should do often is to teach kids how to manage money.
Right?
Yeah.
How to.
That's a good way. Like they should be like, hey, you should help me. Like like instead of going to your lunch, you can still get extra credit, and stay in the store and sell stuff.
Yeah. See that's
a good thing.
What bothers me is that a lot of the stuff that is mandatory for school nowadays isn't necessarily mandatory.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's stuff you can do without. I mean, if I end up going to college, I wouldn't want to study a bunch of stuff that I don't want anything to deal with.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
But I would go to a college to learn like a skill.
Like for instance, culinary arts. I don't need science for it.
You don't need science. I mean, of course you can get some like little tips and tricks from it.
Yeah, but like.
But.
How decepting a frog is gonna make me cook it?
I think it just takes experience. You need to, if you want to learn how to cook, they should have a class. You fucking make a bunch of food.
Yeah, exactly.
What's
it called in Japan? They do that.
Japan's school system is Well, okay, I don't know. I only know their school system from anime. So.
No. There's actually a thing that
isn't high school's not mandatory. But there's a bunch of like.
There's actually cooking classes. You cook your own food.
Home ec classes. They have those, but we got rid of them because they're obsolete. But
also after school, they all clean their classes.
I can barely.
They clean their own classes. That's the craziest thing. That's the thing. Japan has the best teaching for kids. To tell you,
gotta
truth.
learn.
You have to learn
You gotta learn self. You need to learn respect for the class. You gotta learn how to take care of yourself. And of course, you gotta learn, how they have like English class is kind of mandatory there.
Yeah.
No,
there's actually
despite the fact that Spanish class went right through one.
Isn't it England mandatory to learn a different language too?
Well, no. Everything is kind of You in the U.S. you still have to learn. You have to take another language, but they don't really. I don't think they did it right. It didn't work out for me. So because, I mean, my Spanish teacher he was good, but I didn't absorb anything.
Yeah.
I'd take it for 1 week, and it'd be gone the next week.
No,
but then that's also probably because I never got a chance to practice any of it, and also because he decided to speak English for one day and tell us how class is going to go, and then spoke Spanish for the rest of the school year.
Yeah, pretty much. No, man, no. When I was a kid, the first thing my mom teach me, cooking. Cooking was really. I love cooking. Mm-hmm. I love fucking cooking. I like to do this. I like to do that. And if I learn a different way to cook, I'll do it.
See,
but baking, on the other hand, I really suck balls at it. I can't make a cake either. I can't make a cake. But lettuce knows how to fucking make a cake. And muffins.
See what we do? So we know lettuce. We can just go to YouTube instead. And learn how to make a cake.
Sorry, lettuce. No.
Half the things that I've learned that I actually use or that I've retained, I've gotten from looking it up on the internet, going on YouTube and watching stuff. It's really just at school they don't really pique your interest to wanna get into that actually want to know any of this stuff. Like perfect stereotype for me is science and math. I was really good at. Hated it. It was so boring, but it made the most sense to me. By the way, I'm Asian. I got Asian in my blood. But when it came to English, the arts.
Yeah.
I really liked the arts and stuff. I cannot read. I mean, I can read, but it's just so hard for me to retain anything from reading. I don't pick up the subtlety, like, the little devices that they use, and I can't draw. I mean, I can, I give myself like a fourth grade level drawing.
Yeah.
Fourth grade level drawing.
I can say that.
Unless I got something
Yeah.
to trace, because if I have a template for something, it's easy.
Okay.
But the thing is, I don't retain anything from the arts, I guess, fast. So, like, when I was in band, I can pick up almost any instrument and get some of it down.
Oh.
I would be above novice level, but I would never become proficient.
No. Yeah.
The only instrument that I guess I consider myself somewhat proficient in was the bass, but only in jazz band. No. Because I didn't know how, or I had trouble reading notes, like, how they have it on the paper or the sheet.
Yeah.
I always had trouble reading that. So how I played music is I'd find the first note, and then I'd memorize the rhythm, and just memorize, the fingerings for it, because I'd just be like, boop, and I'm like, okay, and then I'd just go 3 rhythms up, and just basically kind of go through memorizing the song through the feeling of it rather than reading it.
Yeah.
But that, of course, caused me so much trouble because I met plenty of mistakes. The only class that was acceptable was jazz, because a lot of it was improvisation. They wanted you to improvise. So he'd be like, okay, play this. And I'd look at it, okay, first note, kind of just like finger my way all the way up here. Okay, let's play it. And then I play it. I mess up a lot, but I play what I thought sounded good, despite what's on the paper, and then what I thought it was. Because, like, I'd see something, like a rhythm, and I'd be like, I don't really think this would sound well. I think it'd sound better like this. And then I'd play it, and of course it was wrong, but the teacher would be like, I like that. Go ahead and play that again. Unfortunately, I couldn't play it again because I didn't know what I was playing the first time.
In high school, middle school. No, not even middle school, 6th grade. When I started 6th grade and I met Brandon, Sergio, and Jonathan. Jonathan was my first best friend. Literally my first friend. Like,
still don't know who that is.
No, dude, Jonathan is a fucking awesome guy.
I'm trying to think of who my first best friend was.
Jonathan was
from what I can think of.
Like, from kindergarten to like 6th grade or 5th grade, I never had a good friend. They always be like, "Oh yeah, you're my friend," but never a good friend. Jonathan, on the other hand, he was like Shane. He was like straight up Shane. He went to my house. He's like, "Hey,
let's go do stuff.
Let's go do stuff." We actually ended up playing basketball in the over there next to Mar Vista Middle, and also we ended up going to Jump Donuts.
Oh, that sounds dope.
He was a crazy guy. Me and Jonathan were really good friends. Like, if somebody fucked up, he will back me up and be like, "Hey, dude, like, Daniel said, like, this is the thing, you're doing it wrong. Like, it's not what you're supposed to,
Mm-hmm.
Like, he'll back me up always, just like Shane. But then he moved out, but that's when I didn't know I didn't know, like, if he had a phone number or something like that. And I lost contact.
Same thing.
Fully contact until middle school. Middle school, when Facebook came out, Facebook was already there, but I never knew about Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook came out, and I was like, Jonathan. And I click it, and I'm like, "Hey, man, how you doing?" And it's like, "Oh, dude, it's you." It's like, "Hey, Jonathan." I was like, "How you doing, man?" It's like, "Yeah, great, man. How do you do it?" And that's when we did the first, like, touch again.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he couldn't visit me because he ended up going to Mexico. He went to Mexico. He said his mom had a better job there, and she's staying over there. So I was like, well, texting is fine. And after, I think, like, when I started going to high school, he
dropped off again.
No more talk anymore since then.
Yeah, it happens.
But in high school, obviously, I got a new guy called Shane.
Shane!
No.
Shane!
But we still talk to him. I mean, we still. So he's still my best friend. He's still my best friend.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm Shane number 4.
Yeah, that's why you're Shane number 4.
No,
you're number 3.
No, it keeps
No, because
going
I have
up.
Shane number 2. That's the inflatable fucking thing. And it's Shane 3. You're Shane 3.
I thought Jesus was Shane 3.
Fuck, he's.
He tried to be Shane.
He tried to be Shane 3. No, but no, what's it called? Now, in my history
who's
of best
George?
friends, George.
Was George a Shane or is he not a Shane?
He can be a Shane, but he'll be like between like the 50s. But George is George. George is never.
Yeah, he's
George,
not. He's not a Shane.
He's not a Shane. He's not a doggo. He's a cat.
He's a cat.
He's a cat. He's there, but he's annoying.
That's mean.
No, not in the annoying as in a bad way. Annoying as in like, you bitch, you know. Just like he always does. He's like, hey, you want to go out? It's like, yeah. And then we're like, okay, we're ready. Oh, you know what? I don't want to go.
You know what? I kind of didn't think I wanted to hang out anymore. I got busy.
I got no money. I don't want to go out. You know.
Such an inconvenience.
It's such an inconvenience.
Like in South Park. Oh, you guys can't access your cable. Oh, I'm sorry, the price is too high. It's alright, you can just go for another service provider. Oh wait, we're the only ones in the mountain. Oh, so you have to accept our prices because there's nothing else. So I'm trying to think. So the person I think I've known the longest, that I can like remember their name, is not my friend anymore. Like, we kind of just split. Like his person. So and that was Tavian. I don't think you know who Tavian was.
Sounds familiar, but never.
Nah, he would have been like I didn't see you that much during high school. That means you didn't see him.
No, I graduated. I got kicked out.
You got kicked out.
I got kicked out.
I didn't even see you until like started hanging out with Shane.
Yeah, it's like hey, and then.
But Tavian, he used to be like a really sweet kid, really smart. And he kind of just split off and kind of hit the teenage phase, and kind of just went towards sports. Stuff like that.
No, some of my supposed friends went straight up to social. Just
kind of became a social.
Yeah.
I still kind of drifted, but the person that I think I consider my first like best friend is Zachary Postburner. I'm hoping I said his name right. But after elementary school, he also moved away. And I had his phone number, but I think he switched. It got switched before anything. Because I remember inviting him to my birthday once. I think he showed up, but he dropped off after high school, and I haven't been able to get in contact with... Or after middle school, and I haven't been able to get in contact with him. The second one would be Joey and Isaiah.
Oh, okay.
Those two. Because Joey, I met Joey before him. Joey's still pretty cool. I'm pretty sure he's still pretty cool. We dropped off. We haven't talked as much. But, like, if he were to, come for me for help, I'd be like, I got you, Joey. Because I went to his house a lot. His family treated me like family. They gave me rides to school. This is back when I was, 2 foot something, carrying the big-ass fucking bass, and the string bass. Upright bass. I used to fucking wheel that thing home and back, and Joey's mom would offer me a ride to school. I'm like, oh, thank you, you're such an angel. But
moms are the best.
Yeah, no. And Joey was always pretty cool. I had a plan to make do you remember Cartoon Network had its own MMO game?
Yes, it did.
I don't even.
Have you ever played the Billy and Mandy one? With the one that's a Halloween one, dude.
See,
I beat the crap out of them.
Cartoon Network made it a mix between all of their shows.
And then you could have created your own.
You create your own character. It's an MMO. I had a plan to do the same thing, and then the franchise was going to be the ZJE Games, because it was Zachary, Joey, Ethan. I never wanted to put myself first.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it was originally ZE Games, because Zachary, Joey, Ethan. I kind of think I lost the interest in it when I met Isaiah. I didn't remember that as much.
Yeah.
But those were the three. I've unfortunately kind of lost touch with all of them. Zachary, I don't know what happened to him at all. He could be all the way across the state. He could be my next door neighbor, and I don't even know. Joey, he's at college right now. He's doing good.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing good. I kind of just had faith that he was always going to kind of just be the same goofy guy. And then Isaiah, he didn't go to Mar Vista High School. I'm pretty sure he went to middle for sure. But in middle, also kind of just like slowly drifted apart.
Yeah.
I occasionally, I think I hear I occasionally talk to him once in a while because Isaiah and Jasmine know each other.
Oh, okay.
And so.
And what we have to learn about this is that make sure you keep your friends close.
Well,
Obviously.
yeah, now that I know the value of friendship.
We high five. We high five. That was like the most quiet high five. He's like,
yeah, seriously. Like my clap was that louder. After the falling out with at the time my best guy friend, which was Jesus, and I guess a kind of falling out with the best girlfriend, which was Mia, one of them. Because this is when Mia and Jasmine...
I don't want to talk about that right now.
Oh.
No.
Wait,
no.
do you know who Mia is?
No, I know who Mia is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
but I don't want to talk about starting from the beginning. Who
no.
was the girl that
after those two kind of like friendship crushing things, I had to reevaluate who I considered friends. So that's like when I went like through Facebook and I was just like, I don't even know half these people. What the fuck? And then I kept people that I considered that I'd talk to, and then I kept the closest ones that I make an effort to try to talk to, at the minimum once a week. Yeah. Minimum, but I talk to them daily. I try to talk to them daily. But at least if like I'm always dropped off the ball at the end of the week, I'll be like, shoot them a text. What's up, man? And then of course I have my children who have abandoned me, but I know they're doing good.
But yeah, not
my boy Martin, not different Martin.
Oh, okay.
My Valenzuela.
You mean the soccer player or the drunk one?
No. This is the spy.
This is the spy.
He was like the best friend I made in ROTC for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I made any like other good friends in ROTC.
No, but I only had few best friends.
I got Shane Daniel. Shane Daniel. I consider Xavier a good friend.
He's a good friend.
Good friend.
Usually I don't. We don't hang out. Yeah, Jasmine is a good friend too.
I want to consider.
But she's like girlfriend, like friend girl.
Yeah.
Because I can't say girlfriend. I mean.
Yeah, I consider
friendly
Eve
girl.
Pretty good friend.
You know I wish there's a word for like girls that are friends.
It's called girlfriend, but then they also mixed it. You can't put the space without making it sound awkward. Like you're trying to make it the distinction.
Just like fucking Chowder, he's like, "Who's that? Is that your girlfriend?" It's like, she is a girl, and she's my friend. So yeah, she's my girlfriend.
I thought it was she is a girl and she is my friend, but she's not my girlfriend. I think that's how. I'm not sure. It bothers me, but and then I would consider my friend Aurora a good friend. Mm-hmm. Don't talk as often, but like still pretty chill.
To tell the truth, I have not a lot of girls that are friends, like straight up best friends.
That's because
I do. No. This is the thing. There's a lot of girls I straight up talk to.
Because you got that Daniel charm, but they never get close enough.
No, I don't.
Like close as a friend.
No, like for instance, I'm really good with talking to girls. Girls are really easy for me to like talk to, but if it's a girl that I know I like, then I'll be like, how you doing? But no. But, like, you can go to work right now. You can go to work, there's, like, this fucking smoking hot girl and everything. And I'll be like, hey, what's up, bitch?
What's up, bitch?
He's like, what's up, whore? And then she's like, oh, fuck you, daddy. And it's like, yeah. I don't, like...
That's because you don't treat him. You treat him like you would a guy.
Yeah.
I try to...
But, like...
my issue... See, I like that mentality. But the way I would consider myself raised is you still gotta treat them like women and men somewhat different just because there's like an unspoken like bond that you will have.
Pretty much, yeah.
So like I would consider that I'm nicer to the girlfriends that I have than the guy friends, but I have somewhat more fun with the guy friends because I don't have to hold back as much.
Yeah.
And when I get a girlfriend who I would consider one of the guys, I would also not hold back on them. I'd be like, "What's up, my nigga? What's up, bitch?"
You know you can't say that word, right?
I don't care. I'm black.
6% black.
Give you the N-word pass?
you got that.
I didn't think I need to give you that.
You got that 6%. You got that.
Nah. 50% everything.
50% everything. I'm still gonna put this
everything.
in. I don't give a fuck. I'm
I
gonna put
don't care. It's a fucking podcast.
10 minutes later, fucking black people outside your house. Man, we're gonna torture you.
No, it's gonna be South Park. Respect. Or Family Guy. He's like, I'm gonna go say the N-word, and he goes into the neighborhood, says it, and he comes back. They made me their king. And I was just like, what? Why?
Why? Just
Why?
Oh, okay, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this. It's already been 40 minutes, so I guess the title of this podcast is gonna be childhood, because obviously we've been talking about mostly shit that we did back then. Well, okay, so today's thing is I'm gonna try something new. Is that what was your best what was your best thing that you ever did in your childhood?
Best thing I ever... one of the best memories that I've got from my childhood.
Yeah.
Involves my dad coming back from the Navy.
Uh-huh.
And this is when we were living in apartments. Mm-hmm. My dad was gonna watch us, but he went to... It was the thing before Blockbuster, because Blockbuster was like... It was a combination Blockbuster, because Blockbuster was only like movies at the time. Mm-hmm. And I think it was like a Crazy Games, which had like GameCube and PS1, PS2 games and stuff. He goes over there, he buys a GameCube, 3 controllers, a couple of games, and then he takes it home. And then what he does is he grabs the living room TV, puts it on the ground. He gets a smaller TV, puts it on the ground. He hooks up the GameCube to the big TV, and on the small TV, he hooks it up with the cable. And we have I think it's 007 Nightfire? Uh-huh. Something like that. 007 Nightfire. We were just playing 3-player that game. We were just playing it all day while watching the Naruto marathon of the first season.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude, that was such a good memory. There's snacks. There was a third TV that was just playing Cartoon Network. It's the third TV playing Cartoon Network in the background.
Damn. My favorite childhood was, I don't want to be greedy, but it was the time where I got my first $100 bill. But this is the thing. It's what I did with a $100 bill. So what I did is that, this is probably for another story, but story short, I never knew what dating was back then.
What dating was?
Dating was. So when I took one of my friends that was a girl to the movies, the AMC for the first time, came back, we left her in her house, and she kissed me on the cheek, and then she walked away, and I'm like, oh, what a nice friend.
Fucking
until later on, she was like, dude, that was a fucking date. And I'm like, what's a date?
What's a date? That's true. I was dense as a kid.
I
didn't know.
That's my favorite childhood,
until,
because
like, sophomore year.
It's stupid, funny, but it's also like fucking like, oh, you never
doesn't beat Naruto marathon with video games.
Yeah.
So, and Cartoon Network.
So anyways,
this is the OG too, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So anyways, guys, just put in the comment section below, what was your favorite childhood, Just put it down there, whatever you want, like, you shot somebody or...
Shot somebody?
I don't know.
Why would that be a good thing?
Hey, you never know.
I'm just kidding. When isn't it a good thing?
Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you guys enjoy this podcast. Take care. Bye.